And now, Chelsea have completed the signing of Jamie Bino Gittens. How are they now? Tori day today for ball. Tori day. But as usual now, before we continue, as you know now, as they do as we do just click on the subscribe button. Try to support me. Let's grow together and let's try to make new memories together, my people. First of all, hope say una dey feel this Club World Cup, this competition. So far so good. Hope say una dey enjoy this competition. Chelsea fans, how una see una match yesterday now? My Chelsea fans, hope say una enjoy una match yesterday. Hope say una dey enjoy una match. But again, this competition that they put in US so is going to affect during the World Cup or 2026. Look at just 5 minutes to complete the match yesterday. Just 5 minutes to complete the match yesterday. Anyways, me, I just saw it as an avenue for Chelsea to just explore their goal scoring riot. To be honest, that's the way I just saw it, because that match could have just ended in a respectful manner, 1-0. Angel Di Maria could have just bid Benfica farewell yesterday in a respectable way, but losing like that, funny enough, that you see that Benfica match, that Benfica, they were so poor to the point that they need to be grateful for their keeper. Trubin. At no point were Benfica looking like serious people in that game yesterday. At no point. Chelsea were the one. Just 5 minutes to play. Weather. This thing go affect for World Cup. And if I say that this World Cup time, it go fall for maybe all those winter. I don't know again. It will fall during those time. And this time now, any lightning within how many radius? That's the United States rule. This thing now it's just the weather that is just affected, because so far so good. This competition has cooked so far so good. Apart from the midnight, waking up to watch your game in the midnight and stuff, so those kind of thing. So far so good. This competition has cooked. So far so good. And now Chelsea will be facing Palmeiras, who defeated Botafogo earlier on yesterday. They will be facing Palmeiras in the quarter-final stage. A friendly reunion between Chelsea and Estival. Chelsea, this una Estival, so this una Estival. Make una no expect say he will just come and start playing well. The guy still looks very, very raw. Hope you know, Chelsea fans. He still looks very, very raw, and he has a lot to learn. European football and Brazilian football, South American football is far different. They might have more intensity, but the one that is more tactically inclined is European football. We cannot argue that. And with what we've seen from Estival so far in this competition, you cannot deny the fact that he still has a lot to learn. A lot to pick up from. But good performance from Chelsea yesterday. After the 1-1 save, Benfica still didn't look like a serious team. Is it when they now went one man down, then they will now be serious? And then Kopama too. This competition, I don't know, man. I've not really feel Kopama. Yes, he had a beautiful assist to Dewsbury Hall yesterday, but so far so good in this competition. Kopama hasn't lived up to the expectations we all wanted for him. He has not lived up to the expectations. Yesterday before his assist, he was having a stinker performance. Before his assist, but I cannot deny that fact. I love that assist. The way he changed his direction from Nkunku and then giving the ball to Dewsbury Hall. Nice decision making. You see, that is the aspect of his game. I think I love his decision making. Very, very top notch. I love his decision making and everything. And then Caicedo too, the bull. The bull. Caicedo. What a player he is. And Lavia. In short, Chelsea were all spot on yesterday. And now Chelsea have completed the signing of Jamie Bino Gittens. This guy, this guy. You see, one thing I like about Chelsea is their recruitment policy, signing young players. Jimmy Bino Gittens now is just 20 years old, 20 years old left winger for Dortmund, and this guy he does not he's not that superstar signing that that can, oh yeah, Chelsea has made a superstar signing, but he definitely adds to this current Chelsea team, because even as a Chelsea fan, you don't even have to be a Chelsea fan before you can see that Chelsea does not have a good left winger. You don't have to be a Chelsea fan. Whenever Neto plays on that wing, he is always minus one, minus one. Whenever Madueke plays, that one is even worse. That one is just a ghost there. He's just even playing there. So anybody, and this guy that was supposed to be the left winger, what's his name? Jadon Sancho. That one is not serious. That one is just, he just came to Chelsea to fight freedom. That is what he came to do in Chelsea, to fight freedom and to start commenting on people's posts, people that have been, that have problem with their clubs, to start telling them freedom fighter, to start encouraging them. You do not perform well, you're asking for more wages. Who are you? Are you Ronaldo? Are you Messi? Are you Messi? So yeah, these are the things you definitely know that he adds to this team, because number one, he is very good 1v1, he is skillful, and he tracks back to defend. So he fits the Maresca profile. The way Maresca sets up his wingers, they are always isolated to go 1v1 against their left back or their right back. So Jamie Bino Gittens will add to that, and he will also add some playmaking, this playmaking game in Chelsea. It will not just be on Palmer alone to create from the wings, or Neto to create. It will not be on Palmer alone, to create from the midfield, or Neto to create from the wings. Jamie Bino Gittens can do that too. Neto can do that, and Palmer can also do that. So the playmaking body will be splitted among the three players. So that is the way I see it, and that is why I know that this Gittens signing is a very fantastic signing for Chelsea, and Chelsea will really enjoy him. People might want to say, oh, they score goal, they score goal. How many goals did they score? If he scored 20 goals this season, how many goal scoring wingers we get now? How many? The last of their kind are Vinicius. No, nobody again. No goal scoring. Kvaratskhelia is not a goal scoring winger. Due is not a goal scoring winger. Rafael Leao, he is not. He's not. So as far as you are doing your main duty as a winger, I think you are good to go. That's left for me. That's just my option. I think you are good to go for me. Yeah. And looking at other news too, Inter Miami and PSG will be facing off today. So Messi versus PSG today. Who na think say go win this one? Who na think say go win this one? Inter Miami stand a chance against this PSG team. This PSG team wey I dey see so, this PSG team wey I dey see so already naked Inter Miami o. This PSG team that I'm looking at, he can kill PSG, can kill Inter Miami in the first 45 minutes of the game, to be honest. But let's see, we cannot fully conclude yet. It's football. Football is a very tricky game. We've seen instances where the underdog can come and do something different. But for here, no underdog story. Me, I don't believe in any underdog story here. I don't believe in underdog story. What I believe in is facts. I believe in fact. And that fact is that PSG are a far better team than Inter Miami. Inter Miami only look up to Messi to create something for them. And even the Messi is already physically washed. Messi is physically washed. Do you think Messi can take on those PSG midfield? Those three boys in that midfield there, their ball retention is very elite. But let's see, we cannot conclude yet. So, like I've said, it is football. Football is a crazy sport. A crazy sport. Crazy things happen in football. And Alexander Isak to Liverpool. Eddie Howe's private reaction with talks planned. It seems Liverpool wants to really sign this Alexander Isak. I'm telling you guys. It seems Liverpool really want to sign this guy. And I can't lie to you, if they get this guy, if they get this guy, for me, I would say they've had a better transfer window than Manchester City. Yes, for me, I would say they've had a better transfer window than Manchester City, and they need to go back to back. They need to go back to back because these signings that they've made now, I think Alexander Isak is valued for 150 million. So if they want to sell him now, they'll be selling for about 150 million. It's crazy. It's crazy. But if they can get Alexander Isak, I'm telling you guys, they've had, for me, I think they've had a better transfer window than Manchester City. Because take a look at their signings: Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kekes, um, Florian Wirtz, and I think they've added one more to it. And if they can add Isak, the best striker in Premier League last season, Isak. even Liverpool sef have to get it because Van Dijk know wetin he see for him last season now. Van Dijk no go forget that thing now. Van Dijk no fit ever forget for him life. So Liverpool too, they have to get him. The hottest striker in Premier League last season, the best striker in Premier League last season. The only player not among the big six, I mean the big five, to be nominated for the PFA award, Alexander Isak. If Liverpool can venture get this guy, they've had a better transfer window than Manchester City in the Premier League, and they must go back to back. Nothing like say if I thought they want to lose the league, they will lose the league on the last day with maybe 2 points or 1 point. Nothing like say process or anything. Because they'll be on fraud watch. In fact, they are already on fraud watch because of this Florian Wirtz safe. They are already on fraud watch. Especially Florian Wirtz. Jurgen Klopp yesterday he said that's an insane amount of money. So the fraud watch don't already start. The fraud watch has started already. So Liverpool, if you know you want to get this guy, it's a very good deal. I personally want him to go to Liverpool, or even though it's Arsenal, or let him just make that big move. Any clubs that land this guy, automatically that club, it takes them to the next level automatically because of what he adds, to the team. He can play on the wings. He's a mobile striker now. He's also good aerially too and can dribble. So he's a very mobile striker that will be a cheat code for teams, and that is the reason why I think Liverpool wants to get him, because I think Nunes is leaving now to Napoli. So since Nunes is leaving to Napoli, it makes sense that they want to get Alexander Isak. So that's just it. Look at Nunes came for 85 million from Benfica. Is the reason why Gyökeres now is not seeing a new club, because nobody trusts any striker from that place. Nobody trusts any striker from Portuguese league. On a good day, is clubs that are supposed to be begging Gyökeres, not Gyökeres begging clubs to come and sign him. Clubs are supposed to be begging him because of how good he is. 39 goals in the league alone. 39 goals in the league alone. Where Nunes just scored 32 goals in all competition in 21-22 season, and then he was signed for 85 million. And just because of a wonderful goal against Liverpool. Gyökeres is supposed to be begging. Clubs are supposed to be begging for a signature. He is also one of the best striker last season. Striker that was competing with Golden Boot, if not for the league power. It's because of the league power now. He could have won the Golden Boot now. It's the league power. So yeah, that's just how I feel. So it makes sense that that Liverpool are going for Alexander Isak since Nunes is leaving. I think Alexander Isak automatically also takes them, to the left level. Think about it: Alexander Isak, and Luis Diaz, and Mohamed Salah, and then Florian Wirtz behind them. That attack is going to be illegal. Hey, Luis Diaz, Alexander Isak, Mohamed Salah, and Florian Wirtz in behind them with Milos Kekes and Jeremy Frimpong running the wings. Oh, I pity on our next season for Liverpool hand. and slot won't really slaughter una for there. The only club that will escape his route is only Manchester City because of their recruitment also. I think Manchester City will escape. So yeah, that's just it. And also in Alnassr have appointed ex Al Hilal coach as their new manager. I'm happy for this one. To be honest, I'm happy for this one because if you want to take a look at it now, this coach is a proven coach. You know, he's a proven coach in Al Hilal. Look at what he has done in Al Hilal. His track record in Al Hilal is not something to be overlooked. So he has the CV to boost for it. But now what Alnassr must do now is to sign players. And guess what? This guy was Cristiano Ronaldo approved. George Jesus. So good first step from Alnassr. I think the next step for them now is to go and start making signings. That should be the next step now for Alnassr. Signings should be the next thing for the Alnassr to do. Go and start making signings. To be honest, they could have pushed for this KDB deal. They could have pushed for this KDB deal. Imagine KDB and Ronaldo working together. To be illegal. Go and look for players. There are players in Europe that are finished. They should come and sign. Look at Al Hilal already. Already, just because of a trophyless season, they have made signings. I expect Alnassr too to do the same like them. Alnassr should emulate them. Now you've done the first step. The next step now is to go and start making signings. I've been waiting on a few. Am I not right? That is just the next thing to do. That is just the next thing to do because they cannot keep going with these players. They cannot keep depending on 40 years old Ronaldo. 40 years old Ronaldo, his own work is just to be scoring because he's a lethal goal scorer. There are supposed to be people working for him so he can score goals. It's goals that win you games. And you have a player, you have a formidable goal scorer, the greatest goal scorer in the history of this sport. You have to support him with good players. Bring in good players, and then you see how whether you will not win the trophy. You will win the trophy, of course, because the person you employed as your captain is trophy obsessed also. Ronaldo is trophy obsessed, like he always wants to win. So bring in new signings, bring in everything, and then look at that his contract. Football money, they no born you. They no born you for football money. 772 euros per day, abi per hour. 772 euros per hour. It's crazy, man. So let them go and make signings. That's just how it is. Let them just go and start making signings. And look at this one game wonder player, John Duran. This guy was signed for a whooping 100 million. John Duran, and now he just scored 2 goals. He gave us hope. John Duran gave us hope. Finished giving us hope. After that, nothing. He didn't show up again. Flop. Total flop for Alnassr. Now he wants to go to Fenerbahce. Well, this is how footballers scam for big move. Look at Nunes too. Scam Liverpool for a big move. Look at John Duran now. Scam Alnassr 100 million for a big move. When they were going for Boniface, they could have even gone for the Boniface. You were balling when you were in Aston Villa. You wanted to completely bench Watkins. You were playing like somebody that wants to give Watkins a run for his money. But now look at you now. You could not even prove in Saudi League. Now you want to go to Fenerbahce after spending. You don't even use up to 1 season. Now they will start blaming Ronaldo. Now people start blaming Ronaldo. Is it Ronaldo that said he should not perform? Is it Ronaldo that affected him not to score goals? Now what? It's just funny. Is it Ronaldo that affected him not to score goals? Is it Ronaldo? Everything Ronaldo. Anyhow, guys, make I know what you think about this Alnassr new coach. What do you think about this Alnassr new coach, George Jesus? What do you think he can offer in this new Alnassr team? And what do you think about them signing new players? He cannot do anything. For me, he cannot win any trophy if they don't sign players. That is just it for me. That's just how I feel. He cannot win anything if they don't sign players. So yeah, that is that about it, guys. And again, Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is back. Paul Pogba is back. So Paul Pogba has officially signed for Monaco yesterday, and yo, if you take a look at this, if you take a look at when he was signing his contract, so emotional, so emotional. To be honest, I'm really waiting for him. I'm really waiting for Pogba. To be honest, football have missed a player like Paul Pogba. To be honest, I'm really rooting for him. Leaving United in in a not so good way. Went to Juventus where we all thought, oh, he has gone back to where he felt, where he really felt like himself. He has gone back there. Hopefully, he finds joy again in playing football, but he couldn't. Injuries were, and then came the doping stuff again, and he was banned. Juve terminated his contract. Look at the things he had to go through. But yes, again, after being banned for how many years, he's back again to play for Monaco again. So we are going to be seeing Paul Pogba again in the Champions League this season. Do not miss Monaco this season. Oh. Monaco is going to be a good watch this season. There will be a good watch this season. They have signed Paul Pogba and Ansu Fati. So let's see what they can offer. Already, I'm pretty much very optimistic for Pogba because I know what Pogba can offer. I have seen his magic. I have tasted his magic. And I know what he can offer. And this may be an hot take, but I genuinely feel as though Paul Pogba would have had a better career if he had played for Real Madrid. And not just Paul Pogba, even Neymar himself. Both of them would have had a better career if they had chosen Real Madrid. A better career, to be honest. If they had chosen Real Madrid, especially Pogba, because he was in his prime. Pogba in his prime, he was untouchable. He would have been an all-timer now. I'm telling you, he would have been an all-timer now if he had played for Madrid. If he had been in that three-peat team. Or maybe after that three-peat team, when Zidane wanted to sign him, Zidane actually signed him because Zidane actually wanted to sign him. If he had, by now, we would have been talking about Pogba like as one of the greatest midfielders to ever grace this sport. And I'm not joking. So that's it about today, guys. Bringing more football news for you, and do not miss today's match for any reason. PSG Inter Miami. PSG Inter Miami. Sit back and relax. How PSG is going to naked Inter Miami today. Just sit back and relax. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Let's grow together, and turn on your post notification so whenever I post, you can get notified. I post every day. Thank you very much, guys. See you in my next video. Thank you, guys.